Today, I'm going to share with you a selection of antiques and collectibles I've picked up at charity shops, car boot sales, things like that, all of which I've listed on the website for sale. So I hope you enjoy. Take a look. Let me know what you think. Do you have a favourite? Things like that. Would you have bought them? For those of you who don't know me, my name's Walter O'Neill and I'm the founder of AntiquesArena.com. So we're going to start off with this absolutely fabulous framed, glazed, picture of framed Great Western Railway locomotive prints. Now, they look like postcards to me. They were published by the Oxford Illustrated Press. All the information's on there, but they do look like postcards. You can see, if you look here, where it looks like they've been sellotaped into a photograph album. But really, really collectible. Great Western Railway, always collectible anyway in his own right. We got a really nice large display here. This came in from charity shop a couple of weeks ago. Really nice thing. Good size on it too. 26.5 inches by 20 inches. As I say, Great Western Railway, always desirable, collectible. So that was my first item. Okay, so the next item I purchased this one up in Goitre car boot sale in Abergavenny, and we have a French 19th century model 1866 bayonet for the Chassepot rifle. Chassepot rifle, however I'm pronouncing that. Now, these were obviously pre-World War One, but they were used into the World War One, and they're a really large bayonet, brass handle, steel blade, steel guard. And look at that. It's so well over 2 foot long. It's a huge, it's almost a sword. To go on the end of a rifle, you can imagine the weight this would add to your rifle. Tons of patina. It's definitely seen action over the years. The blade, I don't know if it's supposed to be that out of shape. Yeah, I think it's a curved blade anyway, but I don't think it was that curved. There's the original patina in daylight. Very, very interesting bayonet. Now, I'm very fortunate because a lot of people can't buy and sell bayonets because of eBay rules. I can because it's on my own website. One of the joys and perks of having my own website. So really nice bayonet there. And I say that coming from car boot sale in Abergavenny. This I really like. We have a late 19th to very early 20th century watercolour and gouache painting. Now, it's going to be some European holiday resort or something like that, or destination. You got the castle here up on the hill, a little village down below, you got the lakes. It is a beautiful, I would imagine a tourist piece, watercolour of the late 19th century, but really nicely done, nice scale, nice balance. I love the painting, and it's a massive size. It's really good size. But it's a really, really attractive piece. Now, it's not signed. I couldn't find the signature on it. It could be that the signature's behind the mount, because sometimes you find that. You have to literally take the frame pictures out of the mount in order to see the signature. Wooden backboard there. But yeah, really nice decorative piece. Size 31 inches by 14.25 inches. So it's a really, really good size. I'm trying to think where I had that one from. And I'm struggling a minute. I think it was Goitre again. Not sure which of the car boot sales it was, but I think it was Goitre again. But really nice thing. If you're looking for just a decorative, good, honest, really attractive painting, then, it's a really good thing. This came in from Goitre again, car boot sale. There's a couple, husband and wife, I think they are, go around and they buy at auctions and sell everything literally on the floor in pound boxes. And I was very fortunate this was in their pound box on the floor. And I picked it out, and she said that shouldn't have been in the pound box, but she still sold it to me for £1. Fair play to the lady. And I do see them regular, and they're lovely people. So we got a Victorian, late 19th century, globular cut glass perfume or scent bottle. You got this beautiful strawberry diamond cut in here. It's matched on the stopper and the body's both a globe. Now you can find these with silver mounts or non-silver mounts. This is just a really nice, good, honest, antique perfume bottle or scent bottle. Good quality cut in. It's just a nice thing. But yeah, it came in for £1. It was a gift. Really, really pleased with this. Size 6.75 inches tall, so it's a good size as well. But that was an absolute corker. But if you follow my channel or visit my website regular, then you'll know that I specialize in 18th, 19th century glass and 20th century, if you like. I buy a lot of glass. Now, before I go any further, if you haven't subscribed to the channel and you like these type of videos, please consider subscribing. And if you've already subscribed, thank you very, very much. Now, here we have a carved okimono signed miniature bear. Now, this is carved from a nut. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's signed on the back. I'd say it's 20th century, but I do think it's early to mid 20th century, as opposed to late. The quality of the carving is absolutely fabulous. As you can see there, it is a signed piece. There you go. I have not translated the signature. This came in Gethige Carbutil last week, and it's absolutely gorgeous. And I was really bagging nerves. I got to the stall and someone already had it in their hand. They were holding it and they were looking at it, and the lady told them exactly what it was. It was a Japanese carved nut and this and that. They gave them the price and they looked at it, put it down and walked away. I couldn't pick it up quick enough. Absolutely love it. It's only small. Where are we? 2 inches. So all there is 2 inches, but it is absolutely beautiful. Really well done. These I had off some friends of mine, Sharon and Rob, so thank you very much for that. They listed these on eBay. Now, bear in mind, these are only wall hangers. They're only decorative pistols. They are replicas of Joseph Kuchenreuter 1807 pistols, flintlocks. Anyway, they got Bakelite handles and steel barrels and movements. Now, the one on the top there is missing the end cap, unfortunately. Otherwise, I would have been a lot more money on them, I think. Really nice pair of pistols. They listed these on eBay. They put them on eBay at £40 or £45, and they had a bid instantly with some like 20 watchers. eBay then removed them and gave them a warning and a strike against them, saying, if you relist them, we will ban you. So, yeah, all the details stamped on there. But the fact they Bakelite as well is really, really good. I'm gutted this one's lost its end cap, but it is what it is. But a really nice pair of pistols, and I bought them off those two because obviously they couldn't sell them on eBay. If they put them back on eBay, they'd have been banned. So again, another joy of having my own site. I was lucky enough that I can say, well, I'll buy them off you and I'll put them up for sale on my site, and they done me an extremely good deal. This, gorgeous, only small, is about 4 or 5 inches tall. It's 4 inches tall. And here we have a 19th century Japanese Meiji period cloisonné vase. Absolutely gorgeous. Now, it's not as decorative as some, the colours are not as bright as some, but you know what? It's genuine Meiji period and it's in good condition. There's no damage or loss to it on the outside at all. Really, really good looking little vase. That came in from Hengoid car boot sale on the Sunday. So yeah, really nice. Late 19th again. Meiji period, Japanese cloisonné vase. Now, if you're interested in learning how to identify all these type of things or doing this yourself, I got hundreds of free articles on the website to help you learn all the different aspects of antique stealing and running a business. And I also have an academy where I share a lot of much longer hauls and educational videos on the academy. So feel free to check that out. Now, here I bought a collection of Swarovski crystal. Swarovski crystal, Austrian crystal. Now, this is all discontinued. It's got a block stamp, which is a square S, rather than the swan stamp, which is the later. So these are all discontinued. I had the swan here. A good size. These are all good size pieces, like 2 or 3 inches pieces. These are not small baby ones. Okay, opened up. I didn't mean to. Then I had the teddy bear there and the penguin. I had the pair of candlesticks. I had the lily or lotus flower candle holder, a large pig, and an elephant. me see which one I can give you a look at the mark for the discontinued mark, just to give you that so you can see. There is the mark. It's the letter S in a block. These ones got Swarovski underneath them as well, but a lot of the time you just see that S. Anyway, that entire collection of Swarovski crystal only cost me £20. I picked that up in Gethley Gale last week. It was an absolute fabulous find. It's not everybody's cup of tea, but when they're larger pieces, 3-4 inch pieces, then they sell, and they sell fast, and they sell very well. So I was really pleased. But yeah, that was a nice little haul. I went out again this week, and I've had some absolutely stunning stuff. Once I get it listed, I'll get it filmed. But yeah, the stuff. It hasn't been a great year at the car boot sales. Now, I don't know how you found it. I found competition's been high, and the quality on the boot sales have been a bit lower than normal. But this last week or two, things have picked up, and I've had some absolutely stunning stuff. So I'm really pleased with that. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. We have a newsletter, a free newsletter you can subscribe to through our website, AntiquesArena.com. Around 8,000 pieces listed on the website between listed and the sold lot archives. We have hundreds and hundreds of educational articles, and so far I've transferred about 600 videos across to the Academy from our YouTube archives. So the Academy, the website is looking really, really good. So if you haven't been over there, go take a look. I do a 7-day free trial on the Academy, so you can check it out for absolutely free, no risk. It's well worth a look. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you at the next one. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.